And welcome to How Hard Can It Be? I'm Phil Murphy. That is John behind the camera. That is a Nauticus 27 foot, and she will obviously be called Destiny because that's what it is. It's going on the water. Now, we're doing the plumbing, but I'm not going to talk about the plumbing. You know why? Because I've just realised the music needs to play. So John, play the music please. Right, now that that little formality is over, apart from the fact that I did forget something, of course, it's episode 45. I can't even remember whether I even said it, but I'm saying it now. So that's only a small part that I forgot. So, shall we move aboard? Because, oh, no, we're not moving aboard. We're going to connect all this up because we're sort of about ready to put this in place. And I think that's the first job. So, it's just a bit of screwing together. I've got steps because I need them because I've never done it before. So I'm going to follow those steps and then in a nanosecond I'll have it all ready and then I will meet you aboard. So I'll get on with this and I'll see you up there. Okay, so we've put the tails in and we've tightened up underneath, as you can see there, and I've centered it so it's like that now. So that looks pretty centered, doesn't it?
Dandy.
Yeah, we've hand tightened it so we can adjust it, can't we, when we're up there?
Indeed.
Right. So, is there anything else we can put on before we go up there?
There's nothing you need to. You can do that if it's easier for you.
Well, I think it is, isn't it? Because we've got a...
Okay.
So it's that next. Let's have a look.
Right, so that black thing there is that there. Oh no, that's there. That goes on to there, right, so... Would you agree? I do. But hang on, you're using your PVC tape on. Do we? It goes on this way. You put that on there. That's right. So it goes on so that as you're tightening it, it doesn't unwind itself. Right. That's what scissors, or does it just rip off? No, it's just... So, oh, okay. So it's going to go that way. Well, yeah, we can move it around, can't we? Yes. Well, they'll have to, because it wasn't tight, so I think that should have some new PVC tape as well. No, plumbers now looking at this thinking, look at that donkey, I'm making a bloody mess of this. You're using a lot though, aren't you? He always says that donkey. Oh dear. There you go. Right, okay. Yeah, that feels good. Right, let me know when I need to talk. Well, you're going to keep putting music on, aren't you? Okay.
Right, everything's done as far as I'm concerned up to now. We'll take these aboard. I'm sure we're going to need them at some point. And we'll discuss what we've done up yonder.
Where are we going?
We're going all aboard. And welcome aboard. So, what have I done while John's not been here?
Yes, I wasn't here to film it.
I know, but you know, 2 ships. That's the way it was. Two ships.
2 what?
2 ships in the night.
Right.
It's just one of them, isn't it? I had time to do it. I thought, I've got to carry on. If I wait, I wait. And then it just drags on more. Right, so I decided, because I got a few bits that had arrived, I thought I'd put those bits on. And that was the red pipe, which is the hot. So I've put 2 tails that are coming up here to fit onto the sink for the kitchen. And I've obviously placed, I've channeled it through round and down here, and I've put a T-junction on there, and it leads off to where the sink is in the bathroom. As of course is the blue one, that's now teed off as well. And I've decided that I've also put a red lead going into the boat that way, because I think the idea will be to have hot water out there so you can shower sort of out there. We'll chat about that another day, but I've just put a tail on there. I can blank it if I decide I don't want to do that.
Outside showering?
Yeah.
You just think you're on Love Island.
I haven't watched it this year, funnily enough. Anyway, haven't had time, I'm here. Right, so what's the reason for this spaghetti junction? Well, this spaghetti junction is not quite finished yet, and of course this is too long, but the idea is when we make the kitchen, which is going to be very, very soon, because we have to, in order to complete this area, these will be connected a bit like that board, but there'll be there will be a board on this side, or we'll use the bulkhead, one of the two, I'm not quite sure yet. But these will be tied nicely here, there, and then this will be shortened, and it'll go across like so, and this will be shortened. So then that's all neat. So then I can see everything that I can see all the joints, etc. Apart from, of course, the ones that are on the exterior. But I'm not so bothered about the ones on the exterior if they leak, because this area will be heavily I've forgotten what they call them. I've just bought one.
Is it called a bilge?
Yeah, bilge pump. This area here, each part of the hull is in compartments. So the water, if there was any ingress of water on this side, the interior of the boat, it finishes where I'm stood. It doesn't continue to the back of the boat, and vice versa. This section here, it hits what seems to be like a wall. So there will be a bilge in here, and there will be a bilge pump in there. In fact, there may be 2 in there, and there may be 2 in here. I'm quite happy to do an overkill. So yes. So if there is a leak, there'll be a leak this side, and if there's a leak, there'll be a leak that side. Hopefully the thing doesn't overpower it. But I've got, I'll show you the pumps later in the episode of what I've got, and well, we'll just take it from there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to I think we're going to test fit this sink, and then establish where the holes need to go through the side here, because I've just altered that back panel that was removable, which you will see now. Right, so as you can see, I took the idea of these doors and I utilised that. I had a few more hinges left over, and I thought that would be a good idea to put hinges on that top section. So I used my cutter, and I just cut whatever I thought was the right sort of size. Basically, to check things, you can just literally do that. You can clearly see your tails, which are here, and of course the pipe or the exterior where the grey water goes out of the boat, that will lead to here where it's all going to go, and you can get to it quickly if that's what you need to do. And obviously there's a T-junction down. In fact, is there a T-junction? No, there isn't a T-junction. I deliberately put the T-junction on the other side and not on this side. That hence the reason why those pipes sort of go like that. So there's not a natural kink in it. It's just got a natural flow to this area here. I took the strut. Remember, there was 3 struts. I took that one off for now. I'm just deciding whether to put it back or not, but for now it's staying off. So that will be there. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to just move that sink a little bit. Just want to tilt that a bit that way a bit. There we go, that'll do. So the theory is, I'll just put this sink into place for now. These brackets, by the way, they might look like they're not straight, but trust me, they are. It's this boat. So that goes on there, like so, which is perfect, really. Doesn't interfere with anything, that's great. So, the waste section, actually, that's perfect where you put that.
Oh, is it? What a surprise.
Yes, very good.
It wasn't an accident.
Yeah, I think that's very good, actually. It seems to be holding quite nicely. Anyway, so the next thing we've got to do is, obviously, that moves down, but if that's going through there, then that's going to stop that from moving down. So I'm going to make an incision here, somewhere around here, so then it frees this off so you can access it and you can access everything. And if I do it, well, if I can do it as well as that one, I'll be very happy with it. And I don't think that's gonna bother anybody, do you?
Zooming in.
Putting a join in there. So basically that's going to be fixed, and this, the majority of this will be able to drop down so you can gain access to it. So that's the theory. So what do I need to do now? Do you think I should make the incision in that first, or do you think I should try and check to see where the pilot hole's going to be, and then?
I think you have to cut that.
Yeah. Well, do you think I should
first
draw this first? Yeah, because what I'm thinking is do we put? Oh, I see. Yeah, and then make a template. You mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then make a perfect incision.
Yes.
Right. I see. Yeah, I think that's right. So that's basically what we're going to do. But you can get the idea of how this is going to go on. I've also put a hole in through the bulkhead so I can put that bolt through to hold that firm. So not only is it going through, but it's also resting on some pretty decent stuff. I'm also going to use some rubber gaskets on those brackets to give it a nice soft bed, and I think that will hold to a certain degree anybody's weight.
Looks great.
Yeah?
Why? Who's going to sit on it?
No, you know what grandchildren are like, you know.
Children?
Yeah.
On here?
Yes, they've already put the marker down of my kids. Yeah. Right.
Bloody hell.
Well, they might end up with this boat, actually, you know. Once we start sailing on the big one that on the Med. Anyway, right. So I think that's, as you quite rightly say, I think we should make an incision. And do you think we should make an? Where's the pencil? Pencil. Is it over there? I think it will be somewhere over there, John. I'll put that back on and then decide where I'm going to make the incision, and then go and do that. Right.
Can't see it.
Right, okay. It'll be just over this window. Thank you.
So you knew exactly where it was.
Oh, and I'll have the the square as well. That silver triangle thing. That's marvellous. Right. So I'll just make a line on here. Obviously you don't need to see me cutting this because it's just a cut, isn't it? So I think, John, that's going through there. So I think we should go sort of around, sort of about there. Do you think that's all right?
Let me just stop here.
because that's going to go.
Be everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay. I know that's straight, so I can. Right.
Get cutting.
Yes. Joe, it's starting to look really good now. Right, so we've sort of put this sink in place. It's not bolted through to the bulkhead yet because we've still got some adjustments to do, but we've now got the bottom section on. We've got this chrome pipe that goes through into there, and as I said to you, now what we can do is we can pull that down and we can gain access to everything without disturbing the pipe work, because we've got a little divider there. So I think that's worked out quite well, actually. So what have we got to do next? Well, we've got to get these tails to go into there, of course. And then we've got to connect the waste pipe up. And then we've got the push fittings to connect to these. And then it's only at that stage we can then bolt this into place and sort of say that's job done. Right, my friends, so the sink is in position once again, and what I've done is I've adjusted this section, this drop door here, and I've just taken a piece out. John will show you when I get out of the way, because I've been able to get those tails up and down over it, so then you don't see anything at all other than the nice bit of chrome that you see there.
Peachy.
Yes. So there's the tails, as you can see.
Oh yeah.
And they will connect to the red and the blue, of course. I need to get two connectors yet again that are going to look something similar to that, because that'll connect to a tail, and that'll connect on, obviously, on a 12mm push fit. So, but I don't need all that. I just need to get one item, as John says. I just need to get is it the male or the female version?
A male with a push fit.
A male with a push fit. So that's what I need. So I need 2 times 2 for there. I don't know whether you could pick up the waste pipe. I've got that in now. I've gone through that support, and it connects to the original one, which was quite small. So the pipe that I ordered was 28.5.
Oh, we can see it now.
28.5 mil, which was too big. It's ideal for that pipe, but it's not ideal for there, and I don't want to mess with that because it's, you know, it's been there a while, it's sealed, and I thought, you know, might as well use it. And this pipe here, this is the balance of that, was over on that side over there, so I've just robbed that side. I can always get another one because I've got this as an example. But now what I need is I need a corner section. What do they call them?
Elbow.
Elbow. I need an elbow onto the chrome pipe, and then I need it reducing to that size, and I'll durably clip it on, because all it's doing is taking water, and the water is flowing, I would hope, fairly quickly that way, so it shouldn't really leak if I get it nice and watertight. So for now, I'm just going to leave that like that, because there's not much more I can do until I get these connectors, and I will connect that up and then we'll show you it working. So
Right, hang on a second. If you would, I'm just going to go under there and show them what you've done with that.
So John's obviously now showing you what I was talking about, and as you can see, it looks a lot better and a lot neater from up here. All you see is just that chrome pipe. So that's the effect that we want, and hopefully that will stay in that position and not fall down. It's not bolted on yet, and I don't want to bolt it on until I've got the elbow on and everything's fitted, and then we're good to go. So I think we can just call that a day with the for the bathroom, and we'll now concentrate on the pump and get these little bits sorted on this side.
Can we go back on the tripod, please?
Yes, you may now.
Thank you.
Right. So I've just screwed that on. I've put some of this PTFE tape on to seal it on that joint and also this one. And I'm just going to tighten this up now. I can work these things. That's it, won't go any further than that. Right, so now what I would like to do is I know that there is a cut-off valve at the top there, which is the original one, but I would like to have one of these. I've got 3 of these. I would like to also put one here, so then it gives me a quick shut off from here, so we can isolate this because it's having a valve, a one-way valve on this side. It isolates this instantly, and then we can, if there's any hassle or trouble, we can sort it out. So I need my cutters. Could you just very kindly get me my cutters? And I'm going to position that sort of in the middle. Thank you. So I'm going to put that in there for a minute and then judge how much. Put that way. So I would say I can move it up and down, can't I? So I would say something around there would be enough. Like so.
Hot knife through butter.
Absolutely. So then that just connects onto there, and then that, I don't need all that. It's just another excuse to cut the pipe.
That's your favourite tool at the moment.
It really is, yeah. Oh, I love it. Like so. There we are. Off on. And then I need to put some little I forgot what they're called.
Clips?
Clips, yes. Can you pass me 2 blue clips, please?
They're a bit like cotter pins. No, they're not. Blue ones.
Blue ones, yes, because we're dealing with the blue.
Yeah, fancy. Circlip, is it?
Possibly so. I need 3.
3.
Yes. I don't know whether I need it on that one actually, because it's
If you push fit, you'll need it.
yeah. Cute. There we go. Right, so that side is now done, and we'll move on to this side now. So I put that on, so we'll take that to start with. And it's going that way, isn't it?
No.
No, that way.
Yeah. It's a plumbing masterclass.
Yeah. God, it's bloody thin stuff, this, isn't it?
Away.
is going to go like that. Whether it likes it.
Yep.
Cute. Right. Okie dokie. So I think that's that one there. Goes in there. Because all this, as I said to you before, this is all going to be attached to the cabinet on this side or the bulkhead. So it'll all be rather neat, and this is larger.
Surplus anyway.
Yeah, it's all larger than we need. So I just need to, I can't remember if you have to push it in to pull it out. That's right. Right, I'll just have a look at my chart just to see what I need to do. Right, so let's do the left hand side of this now. So we're on the expansion vessel side. So the piece that I cut off there, I can use there. So I just shove that into there. And this is a non-return valve with the arrow pointing that way because the water's flowing from the tank, so that's the correct way going on there, like so. And then I have a T section, which I'd love a cup of tea actually. But
Cup of tea?
Cup of tea, yeah, speaking of tea joints. So that would then go on there. Now, if I put that on there, is that a factory edge or is that a factory? That's a factory edge. If I put that on there, do we need a cut-off valve, one of those anywhere around here?
Well, you stop the water.
Yeah, it won't go that way, yeah. But I'm thinking of here. Do I need to put, or do I not? Oh, I could put it at that end.
Well, you could.
Yeah.
Or you could keep all that isolation stuff in one place. Then if there's a leak or anything anywhere, you know, if it's at the front of the boat, you're switching that one off. And if it's at the back of the boat, you're switching that one off.
Or this one.
Well, somewhere around here, yeah.
Because that one is the one that's leading. Mind you, nothing will work without the water flowing through anyway. Well, I can connect it. It doesn't. I can think about that, can't I? So all I need to do is make. Well, in fact, what I'll do is I will put that like that. Do you know why? Because I don't know how much I'm going to need in order to come through and round and
really moving around a lot.
There.
Yeah. Something's not in somewhere.
It is. I can take it out. It's a really good fit, that. I like that one. It is only a short pipe though, isn't it? Well, we'd have to find out whether it leaked. We won't know, will we? Right, so there we go. I don't want to fit any more because the next episode is we're going to have to start making the kitchen, because I can clip that up all day long, but I need to trim these down into place, put brackets, these clips, so then it doesn't move, and then everything is all right then, isn't it? So for now, I think that's all I can do for now.
Well, it is.
Yeah, I can't do much more with that until I start thinking about this kitchen. And I think I'm gonna, the next episode is we'll get the cooker out, which is over there, and then we need to start planning. We'll get the sink out, we'll get everything out, and then start planning what we're going to do here. Yeah?
Sounds like a plan.
Right, with that, I think we'll just wrap this episode up because I can't go much further. So please please subscribe and click the notification and put a thumbs up or even a thumbs down if you don't like it. We're quite happy which either way. So with that, I think actually you have got some pictures coming through this week.
We have boat pictures from Mark.
Fantastic. Well, I will leave that with John to sort out at the end of this episode, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you and bye for now.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Sincere thanks to Mark Bridge for this week's photo contribution. We're pretty sure that Mark hails from these parts because he has a Norman 23 Mark III that he and his family enjoy taking out when there is enough water in the Lancaster Canal, and there's the clue. On to business. In May 2023, Mark rescued a 27-foot Seamaster 813 powered by a BMC 1500 diesel engine and named Ixiom by her former owner, a retired merchant seaman. She was moored under a tree, which didn't do her any favours, as you can witness. Mark towed her to the winter marina, where with plenty of elbow grease and the use of jet washer, returned her to her former glory. Following some work on the engine, she started, and a very enjoyable time was spent messing around on the River Thames that is, before he flatbedded her to Moonsbridge Marina, which isn't easy to say, in Lancashire, where she is on a hard stand awaiting refurbishment when Mark's work permits. Oh, and incidentally, Moonsbridge Marina is where Destiny was moored before all this started. Look out in the future for a How Hard Can It Be road trip there in one of our little classic cars. Thanks very much for being with us, and we'll see you soon. Bottoms up!